Good morning vlog. Today is February 17th and it's just about 6 a.m. and we are gonna go head over to the 12 Apostles tour. Ooh. Sorry, it was supposed to be like a really awesome review, but I fucked it up. LOL. Okay. But we are gonna go to the 12 Apostles today, and today's the tour, and it's Saturday the 17th. We have to leave the Airbnb in a couple minutes so that we can get an Uber out to the place that we need to meet up. And today I'm gonna be bringing a hydro flask and my camera and basically everything that I brought yesterday. And hopefully we can get some really cool like 12 Apostles pics and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm like fidgeting with my hair a lot because it doesn't look good. Also, I'm like really pale, and today I put on face sunscreen, so hopefully my face can withstand the heat today. I'm gonna have to order an Uber. I think today I'm gonna be wearing my Gudetama Crocs out to the beach because it'll be easier to walk than my Birkins, and we're gonna be going on the sand, so I'm not gonna walk on the sand with shoes on. I'm so tired, but hopefully this tour is gonna be bomb AF and I get to show you guys a lot of cool things today. But yeah, so come along with me to go on this 12 Apostles tour. Sorry, my like eyes are like janky and I look crazy right now because I literally woke up at 5 and I'm fucking tired. I was like super restless throughout the night, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. But yeah, come with me on my tour today. That's crazy, you guys.
이거 캐구레다. 하나가 있으니까 이거는 좀 있어요.
Sorry. Like catch some waves and go surf. Oh, sorry, excuse me. These steps are for giant people. Why are they so tall? Sorry, thank you. Damn. How will we climb up?
Yeah, that's why I was like, do you want to go all the way down?
Hell yeah, I want to go.
We are gonna be wrecking.
Island girls make a do.
The other side of the Pacific.
Oh, the sand is nice.
Shoes on the sand is crazy.
I know. Where's y'all beach spirit at? Take off those shoes.
Like,
You guys. Holy shit. Yeah.
stop it. Thank you.
Did he say what time we have to go back?
I don't remember him saying a time.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you.
How long have you been?
Oh my fucking god. You guys.
I'm unknown to wasn't all you had it hanging through your head, baby. Nothing really matters, so let's say nothing ever falls in place, baby. You know I do. Play it out, baby girl, I'm Mariah. No doubt, baby, you got me wired. Thought I had it all figured out. 1 foot forward as I break down. I know you're tired, broke down. I know we tried, found out it was never meant to go that way.
Shorter than the mountain air.
You're feeling out of luck, you feel on your own. You're stuck in a rut, baby, call my phone. Hey, time and space, we'll find its way. Hey, you can't stay. Hey, you're feeling out of luck, you feel on your own. You're stuck in a rut, baby, call my phone. Hey, time and space, we'll find its way. Hey, you can't stay. It's stuck in my head, just way too much. See that body move, it makes me fall in love. Sunset drives, no destination aside. Your eyes against the sun makes me breathless. Beauty comes out when you call. When you call. You're feeling out of luck, you feel on your own. Stuck in a rut, baby, call my phone. Hey, time and space, we'll find its way. Hey, you can't stay. Hey, you're feeling out of luck, you feel on your own. Stuck in a rut, baby, call my phone. Hey, time and space, we'll find its way. Hey, you can't stay.
Hi guys, so we're back from our Great Ocean tour on the south of Australia, and holy shit, this tour was approx 12 to 13 hours long. It was fucking long, but it was really nice. They have you wait at the State Theater to get picked up by the tour buses, and so we got picked up by this guy. I believe his name is Larry. I'm so sorry if I didn't, because when he was talking I didn't hear him correctly and nobody ever said his name after that, so I don't know if his name is actually Larry, but I think his name is Larry. He's this like really like sweet older man with glasses, and he drove us around everywhere. And if you are the guy that took me on the Great Ocean Eco Tour on February 17th, 2024, and you had like 3 teenage girls and like 4 elderly people and a couple and a mom on the tour bus, then hi, thank you so much for the amazing tour. Sorry, there's makapia in my eye. So they have you wait at the State Theater to get picked up for the tour that we took, which I'll link in the description below so that you guys know exactly which tour that I went on. In the morning, honestly, it was a little bit rough and I was kind of like sad face because the first thing you do in the morning after you board your tour bus is you take this like 1.5 to 2 hour ride to a smaller town down south in Australia. What is it called? I have there's a door open behind me and there's a door open over there. Okay, so from Melbourne you are on a ride for like 1.5 to 2 hours from Melbourne to Koala. You stop at this breakfast cafe called Rootley's, and they have really nice stuff there and they have a lot on their menu and it's really good. I ended up getting a spinach quiche. Honestly, wasn't feeling breakfast. I just didn't really want to eat anything. I wasn't feeling like eating anything sweet or savory. Like if I had a choice, I wouldn't have eaten at all, but I knew if I didn't eat in the morning, then I wouldn't have been able to eat for like at least several hours because we didn't end up eating until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So like I knew I had to eat at least like something small for breakfast. But yeah, I ended up getting a spinach quiche at Rootley's. And then from there on, you're in the car for another like hour or 2 hours maybe. It's honestly like I didn't get a lot of footage because I didn't get to sit in the window seat of the tour bus. I kind of sat in the middle and the tour bus windows are kind of small, so you can't really get good footage unless you're sitting in like a very select seat in the van. It wasn't a bus, by the way, it was just like a big shuttle. There wasn't much to see anyway. It was a lot of plain land. There was just a lot of farms. We got to see like Black Angus beef cows and lots of sheep and herds, and we even got to see some alpacas, some lambs, horses. Yeah, we got to see like cattle, basically. Miles and miles slash kilometers and kilometers of plains land and just people with farms running their farm. Honestly, nothing to miss, nothing you probably can see in the US. And then we stopped at the Gibson Steps, and Gibson Steps you actually get to walk down onto the beach and you get to be on this really flat beach with these really tall, gorgeous, like clean cut cliff sides. And it was really beautiful and really surreal to just be able to see in person. To the left, there was like Long Beach and like a cliff, but then on the right side, when you get down from Gibson Steps, you can see a couple of the apostles of the 12 apostles. And we only had 20 minutes there. And so we went down the steps, which already took 10 minutes. It's really slim, so when people are walking by, because it's two-way traffic, you have to stop on the side for people to pause. I mean, for people to walk past you. We went up and down Gibson Steps and we didn't get much time on the beach. And then after that, we went to a different lookout. We went across the street, like a mile down the road or something like that, or less than a mile, maybe half a mile. And we went to like a kiosk that was near Gibson Steps, and at the kiosk, when you go behind the building, there's a like 5-minute walk to a really gorgeous lookout of the 12 apostles. And so we went down there and we got to spend half an hour there or something like that, or 45 minutes, and it was absolutely fucking insane. Like, you guys can see the footage. It's so stunning and beautiful and surreal to just be able to experience that in person. Like, I couldn't believe that I was seeing the apostles in real life. I'm just like really happy that I got to see like just something so beautiful and get good footage with like a nice camera out of it. So I'm like really happy that we got to see the 12 apostles. After the 12 apostles, honestly, I don't know the names of these places, so I'm sorry if I'm like getting them wrong or saying them in the wrong order. I think After the 12 Apostles, we drove a little bit down the road and we went to go see these. So after the 12 Apostles, like the half an hour stop at 12 Apostles, we went to this place. I don't know, like you guys tell me. Like I'm pretty sure this is the Razorback. This is what it looks like. It's super, super gorgeous. There's like this little area right over here, and then there's like a little opening and you can see the waves crashing behind it, and then all of these waves crashing up against the cliffside right over here. It's just so beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. There's supposed to be venomous snakes in the area of the 12 Apostles, like all of these places that I just mentioned, except for the town area. Like when you stop at Gibson Steps and at the 12 Apostles and the lookout for the Loch Gorge and the Razorback, there's venomous snakes in the area. So if you guys are going and you guys didn't know that, then there are venomous snakes in the area. And we didn't come across any on our tour, but Larry said if one comes out across the path, then to like stand still and look from afar and to just let it cross and don't move, because if you move, it'll see it as enabling, or for the baby snakes it could be seen as playful, like the baby could play with you, and it's just dangerous to do. So if you guys are going in this area, just be careful of venomous snakes. Not that I haven't experienced. And then after the Loch Gorge, we took like an hour drive and we went to go see koalas, wild koalas, and they're just really sweet. And I got some footage, and I don't know how good it shows on here. They were just sleeping, like they weren't moving or anything. They were all just sleeping. Well, one was moving, but I'm pretty sure it was only because we woke him up, which I feel so bad for. But we got to see like 5, 6 or 7 koalas, like wild koalas on the side of the roads. I learned that they need like very little water to survive. Like they only need like half a teaspoon to get their water needs. We got to see one baby koala and it was sleeping. When I saw the wild koala in person, I was just shocked by how much of a teddy bear that it looked like. It just looked so soft and cuddly. They look so sweet, but I felt kind of bad because we were making a lot of noise around it and it kept waking up from its slumber, so I felt really sad for it. Eventually, after a couple stops of seeing like wild koalas, we like left and we hit the road. Larry, he's so funny. There's like this little tiny apple, and it was like on the outside of a property. It was like on the road, and it was growing like these tiny little apples, and they sell these kinds of apples around New Year's back home at Don Quixote. But he picked one off a tree for me and it tasted fucking delicious, and it didn't taste like anything extraordinary. Like it tasted like an apple. I'm gonna put on my shades because my hair looks weird. Like my hair isn't behaving. Like I straightened it and everything, but like my hair isn't behaving, and I'm pretty sure it's because I need to chop these side bangs. After that, we took a like 25-minute walk at, I think it's called Mate's Rest. They have these really old myrtle beech trees. I thought at first that they were eucalyptus trees because the bark is similar, but no, they're myrtle beech trees. Nothing like out of the ordinary or anything, just really tall trees and fallen trees and this really lush, gorgeous green forest. And yeah, it was just like really cool to walk through it. And then after Mate's Rest, we kind of like slept at this part, but it was maybe like another hour drive to Apollo's Bay. And which, by the way, if you're taking this tour, you have to use this time to go out to the beach yourself, because you don't get an allotted time to go out to the beach. So when you arrive at Apollo's Bay, you can eat lunch, get souvenirs, and walk out to the beach, and you only get an hour. So if you want to go out to the actual beach and see Apollo's Bay, you have to do it during this hour. And I didn't do that because I thought we were getting time to like actually go out to the beach and he would take us there, but that didn't happen. So yeah, just words of wisdom to you if you're going to be taking this tour. I ate food from this place called George's Takeaway, and it's pretty good. I only got fish and chips because I like either the menu items that they were providing were too much for me to eat, or I just didn't like some of the things inside some of the foods because I'm really picky, and I didn't want to ask them to be like, oh, can I just not have this but order that. So I ordered like really plain and simple fish and chips, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Nothing special or anything like that, just like literally, this is the fish and chips that I ate. Really normal, nothing special. I don't know what fish this is. This might be cod. This might be like deep fried cod. I've had it before, I just don't know which kind of fish it is. Then I went over, there's two souvenir shops, and they're both to the, if you're looking at George's, they're both to the right of George's Takeaway. One is like next to it, and then one is further down the strip. I got Uber Eats. You guys, tonight I'm eating Din Tai Fung, and I'm also getting Mochi Mochi. Finally, because we got home early enough so that I can actually order this stuff. So I'm really happy, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking gonna get Din Tai Fung. Anyway, after Apollo's Bay, I was really sad I couldn't sit at the window for this part, but we took like a really long coastal drive from Apollo's Bay to wherever we were going. We were heading towards Melbourne at this point, but we drove along the coast, and I'm pretty sure this all counts as the Great Ocean Road. So I can't give you like specifics of where we were, but we went to this place called Teddy's Lookout. So if you're trying to figure out where I'm going, we came from Apollo's Bay and we were driving towards Teddy's Lookout, and we took a coastal drive. And yeah, it was just really beautiful. The drive kind of reminded me of driving past Hawaii Kai to Waimanalo or Makapu'u, because there are like cliff sides like that give the same kind of view. And which, by the way, if you are taking this tour, I recommend sitting on the right side of the van and taking a window seat, because you guys get some really good footage and see some really cool things. We ended up going to this place called Teddy's Lookout, and according to Larry, it's the highest point in the Great Ocean Road to get a view of the Great Ocean Road, or at least a part of it. At the end of the Great Ocean Road, there's like these really tall gates, and it says Great Ocean Road on it. Like, you know how like some states have like welcome to so-and-so, or like welcome to Idaho, or like welcome to Oregon, or like welcome to Texas, or something like that, you know? This was like kind of like the same thing, except like this was one for the Great Ocean Road. It took like 2 hours from there to like get back to Melbourne, and it was like I was falling asleep on the way back, and I was trying to busy myself because I don't like long car rides. Oh, also, he stopped by a golf course on the way back from Melbourne, or on the way back to Melbourne. He stopped by at a golf course, which we didn't go into because we didn't have time, and like the golf course is restricted to like people who pay to see the kangaroos there, or to people who are actually golfing. And I didn't get any good pictures because they were all really far away, but I got to see some kangaroos too, which was really cool. Larry was telling us that kangaroos are nocturnal creatures, like they only get active around sunset, and for pretty much most of the day they just kind of sleep and just chill and hang out. I got to see one kangaroo moving, and it was literally just hopping around, and it was just so cute. I guess it was like a mom, and then there was a joey next to it. It was like a smaller kangaroo hopping next to it. I don't know at what point a joey stops being a joey and becomes like a normal kangaroo, or referred to as a normal kangaroo, but this was like a smaller kangaroo hopping around next to this, I'm assuming, mother kangaroo, and it was just really cute. They were just hopping together, and they just kind of stayed in the area of the golf course and just kind of, I don't even know what they were doing. I guess they were finding food or eating, and waiting around for my Uber Eats, but I will be back. This is sweet. We did get our containers. Guys, finally I got my cute little drink, my fun beverage, as Annika would put it. Fun little beverage from Mochi Mochi, and this is a strawberry latte with panna cotta. You guys, you know how couples do Uber Eats together?
please.
Well, I wrote in the instructions that I needed them to come to the door because otherwise I get locked out of the lobby. So this girl pulls up and she's holding my drinks and she's glaring at me as she lowers the window, and I'm like, oh, I can't come out because I'll get locked out of the lobby. And then she rolled her eyes at me, but her boyfriend was like, oh yeah, okay. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. Sorry about that. I was like, no, it's not a big deal. And then he came over and I was like, thank you so much, you have a good night. And then she was like just glaring at me the whole time, and I was like, if you're gonna tag along with your boyfriend on his job, be helpful. This girl, you were in the passenger seat. What the fuck were you doing? Hold on, I'm gonna go get my Din Tai Fung. Hold on, wait, BRB guys. You guys, the Din Tai Fung is here. How exciting, so many things are happening. From Din Tai Fung. I don't understand. Why did they put the xiaolong baos in 2 different containers? I got a spicy shrimp and pork wonton 6-piece, which is this one. And then I got 1 order of 8 pieces xiaolong bao, but it's in 2 different containers and there's 4 in each, which is kind of silly. Oh, you know, maybe they put it in because it wouldn't fit together. Like, it wouldn't be separate. There wouldn't be enough space for it. Chopsticks up in this mofo.
Oh, this is about white people. They ain't got no chopsticks.
This is so sad. Eating dim sum with a fork is humiliating. That's Hebrew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You always know that.
From Pitch Perfect.
Duh.
Here's the xiaolong baos, shrimp and pork wontons.
That's probably why.
Okay, you guys, I need to finish my story because I never even finished my story because Uber Eats came too early. Oh my god, wait, you guys, it's sunset hour. Let's go. Let's go outside, you guys. It's not this dark down here, but like, there's not, it's really hard to capture like a sunset's true colors without messing with the aperture or ISO. I'm not sure. I'm not even using these terms correctly. I'm like messing around with whatever this is to get the actual color of what I'm seeing close to what's showing in the vlog footage. But yeah, this is the sunset from our Airbnb. This is the main road down over here. And then this is our balcony area. Like maybe 2 to 3 hours to get back from Teddy's Lookout to Melbourne City, and then afterwards we were just too like pooped to go out anywhere else, so we ended up just getting dropped off at where we got picked up, which was the State Theater, and we got an Uber back to the Airbnb. We both got a strawberry latte with panna cotta, which I'm really excited about because look at these layers, you guys. It looks really awesome. There's a light layer and then there's a middle layer and then the panna cotta at the bottom, and then my xiaolong bao, which I will finally now try. No matter what happens, unless you're right next to the actual dim sum place, you are not going to get xiaolong baos that have the soup in them by the time they deliver. I can't really complain that there's no soup inside the xiaolong baos, but it'll still taste good regardless. And then my shrimp and pork wontons with this sauce, which I'm kind of skeptical about because I'm pretty sure there's vinegar in it and I hate vinegar, but I think I ordered this last time when I was in California and I loved it, so it'll still be a treat either way. It tastes good. I like this, you guys. The sauce isn't too vinegary, it just smells really vinegary. Something I wish that the Din Tai Fung here in Australia had is that when I was in California they had the look fun noodles, and if you guys don't know, the look fun noodles are the, well, oh, it's getting prettier. You guys, we have to go back outside. Hold on. What a lovely day to, oh, I ruined that. What a lovely way to end the day. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful. The sunsets here last like a really long time. This has been going on for like 20 minutes now. You know what I should do? I should vlog outside. I'm gonna go get my food. I wish I like lived on my own and I had an apartment with like a little balcony area, because this is really, ooh, this is really sweet. I really like it. I'm gonna taste my drink and then I'm gonna taste xiaolong bao, and then I'm gonna time lapse the rest of the sunset, and then I'll continue vlogging later tonight. Xiaolong bao. Oh, there's a lot of soup in here. That's like, there's kind of a lot of soup in it, so that's pretty good. Oh, this is beautiful. You guys, it's about 8:30 and this is the sunset right now in summer. This is really good. It tastes really good. I mean, it just tastes like strawberry milk, but it tastes really good. Since I haven't had like a fun beverage in a really long time, like it's really hitting the spot right now. But you guys should try the fresh strawberry latte from Machi Machi with panna cotta. It's really, really good. Dinner and a sunset was really the cherry on top for today. Something I should say about the tour is that most of the tour is spent inside the car. You just spend the day inside the car, which, by the way, Larry is an amazing commenter. He does live commentary during the tour. He gives a lot of like history lessons and tries to answer your questions as best as possible, and he really keeps the conversation going, and he just says a lot of things and a lot of facts about Melbourne and Australia, and just like little things. Like he talked about blackberries and the stories behind the places that we went to today, like the 12 Apostles and the Razorback and the Loch Gorge, and he was talking about the kangaroos and the history of how the kangaroos came to be protected at the golf course. Like he literally just really talked about anything and everything, and he was really knowledgeable and everything. So he is an amazing tour guide. I absolutely love him. If you can, request to have Larry as your tour guide. I hope his name is Larry, otherwise this will be all for naught. Even though you are going to these really gorgeous places, these places are really far out of Melbourne. They're completely down south of the continent, and it's just a really long, far drive. And I don't know, I'm someone who's from like an island everywhere, and honestly the farthest drive I'm ever gonna make is a 1.5 hour drive, and it's to drive from one end of North Shore to the other, and that's pretty much it. But to me, like having to stay in a car for most of the day and doing like road trip stuff, like that's not really my kind of goosh. I know it's some people's gooshes, it's just not mine. We just got to meet some really amazing people and do really amazing things and see really awesome stuff and not be in the middle of traffic, because the whole point of the tour that we took was to leave early enough and to do it backwards so that we would avoid all of the touristy crowds, which we did, thankfully. And just they're not beefing, they're just loud. Y'all, she came out to go look at the beef. There's a little guy hanging out right over here. They are fighting. Tomorrow I'm gonna be recording the concert, but you guys can get ready with me for the concert, and you guys can see my not cool, not cowboy, not sparkly, not pink outfit that's really boring and sad. And you know what, I'm also gonna take this time to pack my luggage and get all of my affairs in order, because right after the Taylor Swift concert we have to book it back to the Airbnb. We have to leave really early in the morning, and we have to get a flight to MEL, the Tullamarine airport, I believe, because our flight is at 7, and then we have like an 1.5-hour flight to Sydney, or like an hour flight to Sydney, and then we're gonna put our luggage in lockers. We're gonna go around Sydney and we're gonna do a bunch of like really random, what's it called when it's not planned, like, okay, well, you guys know what I mean. But we're gonna go to like the Sydney Opera House and a couple of other places in the area too. That would be really nice to see, and we're gonna do that on our layover, because we have a 9-hour layover, or like an 8-hour layover at Sydney Airport, and the Opera House is only a 15-minute drive away from the airport, and there's just a bunch of touristy things in the area, so we're gonna go around and look at all those things. Like I said earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna continue vlogging tonight, and if I do, I'll see you later. But if I don't continue vlogging tonight, then I'll see you tomorrow.